Hello everyone, and welcome back to this
So then
series,
I
this F2 Mini Championship. This is part 3 of part 4. This is at Abu
so नहीं नहीं
Dhabi,
नहीं
of
outrage.
course. Feature
अरे
race as well as
बकवास
sprint
नहीं है
race,
भाई,
and of course,
बकवास नहीं
sprint
है.
race before the
It's just
feature
the
race.
moment I'm remembering now. इसलिए
Now,
थोड़ा
I
सा
will
पूछ रहा हूँ.
say
You remember because I
that
don't know if you were there or not.
the way the both of these races
नहीं
ended
सच्ची में
and
बीच
all
में
of
तुम
that
लोग
happened
इतनी
in the
बार
middle is
पूछने
of
गए हो.
course all part and parcel of racing, and stuff just ends up happening. Sometimes that is out of your control and sometimes you can't really help. But I will I will say that the ending of both the races is actually quite funny and hysterical. Wasn't for me at least then, because of course at the heat of the moment stuff doesn't seem funny to you. But for you guys for sure, it will be quite funny to watch. So do make sure to stick towards the end of both of the races as well as the video. And yeah, without further ado, let's get right into the racing. But wait, are you interested in sim racing? If the answer to that question is yes, then make sure to check out Virtual Racing Hub. They have everything you need for sim racing, such as bases, wheels, pedals, driver coaching, and much, much more. Find the link in the description and use the code on your screen for 10% off at the checkout. Alright then, let's get into the formation lap. And yeah, decently long one, but I was quite confident for Abu Dhabi because I did do some levels of practice.
Okay, so let's go
Good formation laps. Let's get into the sprint race. 5 red lights, quite a long one here. 5 red lights, and it's lights out, and away we go. And you can see that we've gotten a pretty decent start. Nothing exceptional though.
I guess you don't want to be on the inside of lifting.
You can hear me say we don't want to be on the inside. I take the inside line anyways, and we end up getting.
Yep, and I got damage.
We end up getting slight damage, but because I am on controller and
Brilliant.
because of the nature of these F2 cars, that is quite a bit of performance we've just lost right there. And due to that, you can see we will be struggling throughout the race, and few people have contact. We're up by 2 positions, but because we get overtaken by Aradhya here, we have essentially gained only 1 position
It's okay. चला
from the start. Not completely race ending though. We did not get any damage from this wheel banging from Aradhya, which is good. And oh, there's a bit more contact between Russell and someone else, and because of that, we have actually lost a position. And someone spun out on the straight, so in the end we get another position. And yeah, P11 right now, very close to the guys ahead, but since nothing happens, we'll be forwarding the footage by just a tiny bit here.
You cannot, man.
To the beginning of lap 2, you can see that Swagger Turbo is behind us, but because we make a mistake going into that corner, Swagger has gained a lot more time on us. And now our goal will be to defend off from Swagger again. No DRS until lap 3, so this is defense pure on the corner exits as well as the straight line. But I believe that we were running the same wings, so you can see Swagger was gaining while he was in the slipstream, but since he pulled off and now he's not getting any slipstream, he did not gain as much. And oh, you can see we have to avoid a large collision there.
I had to literally turn away.
But in the whole process of avoiding that collision, we have lost
Sagar, give the position.
another position as a matter of fact. And now Ink is right on our gearbox, trying to make a move here, but he will not be close enough. And remember, we still have damage, and look at that.
Every time I take
Dark Knight gets taken out, and he blocked our line. Because of that, we've essentially lost the position to Ink as well. And again, forwarding up by a lap or so, I believe. We can see that Aradhya Gupta at this point actually had wing damage. And due to that, he is...
You are being a hazard to everyone, man. That's why you can't fight.
He is driving in a bit of an erratic manner, but yeah, someone has a moment on the exit here. That is Deepak who has a moment on the exit here, and do remember his name for the end of this video. And yeah, Aradhya does have a broken wing, and that is holding us up.
Being a hazard to everyone else.
And it's usually a gentleman's agreement where people, let the drivers behind by.
You are literally being
when
a
they
hazard
have
to everyone else. Look at this.
When they have damage, but
to
clearly you
back
can see Aradhya Gupta for whatever reason forgot about the gentleman's
sense
agreement,
bolte.
and now he's just holding us up. Due to that is Tarun in the wall. He's DNF'd. Will there be a safety car? That is a safety car. And skipping ahead a bit to what happened
If you
during
don't have a
the
wing, you
safety
don't
car.
fight with people because you're literally being a hazard.
And coming
man.
onto the exit of this corner,
Look at this! This is why
we
Aradhya,
get
you
more damage, and I will have to cut out the stuff in the middle, and we make a mistake
Oh
here
my
and run to the bank
God.
of wing, and
One
we
big
have
chunk of
made
cars going.
a lot of mistakes here. Nothing happened on the safety car restart, so skipping ahead by just a bit. Deepak is very, very close behind us, so is Couple.
Deepak, don't get
And
any
a
ideas,
whole
please.
train of cars. If you look on the bottom left of the screen, if you look at the track map, you can see a whole pack of cars which is behind us. And
I'm trying my best, Kapil. I'm trying my
you
best.
can hear me say I'm trying my best, Couple, because Couple was saying to push and stay within that 1 second of wing to have the DRS. But of course, with a very, very broken wing, my left side of the wing is essentially gone. It's only a few bits of contact away from
I'm
being
flipping in and
completely
out of
chipped
wings.
off. And we're
DRS.
lacking a lot of downforce because of that. And you can see due to that lack of downforce, we have gone off wide. And yeah, you can see we can't just put the throttle down as quickly. And you can see Deepak has a very, very good exit. Here comes
No.
Couple as well. So now the both of them are going side by side with me here. Couple backs off, but Couple takes the inside lane, follows Deepak through. Deepak is ahead. Couple gets held up by a bit though. Aradhya has overtaken Couple because Aradhya is on super soft. So now I'm giving slipstream to Aradhya.
Deepak, move
I can
right!
tell Deepak to move right so that I could get the slipstream, but you can see Deepak does not move right. We cannot break in time and we get taken
Yeah,
out and we get
brilliant,
even
brilliant,
more
amazing
damage
stuff.
as a result
Whoever that was.
of that.
Couple was it, you be
You may
honest.
be asking if it was Couple here.
Yeah, again, of course it's Aradhya.
And Aradhya tapped our rear, and due to that we went spinning, hit Couple's rear tire, and due to
I
that
do
we have
not
gotten
have a
even
flip
more
back
damage
swing
here.
at
Now
all.
Logesh is right behind us. Deepak spins, Couple goes off wide, we go off wide as well, and we have
No,
contact with
Logesh!
Logesh here, and Logesh unfortunately gets taken out by us. And Aradhya Gupta, luckily or unluckily rather, goes with him. Now coming into lap 10, you can see
Why isn't it stopping
we
in
have
time?
lost
Why
a
isn't
lot
it
of time to
stopping
Couple in
time?
ink, but that means that we'll have to defend off from
अरे तो
a
DRS
lot
तेरे
more
कपिल
cars
क्या कर
behind
रहा है?
us. There's
Flip
about
करना,
3 or 4
50
cars
seconds
behind
ahead.
us. Logesh, Rishi, I believe
इसलिए
Aradhya
तो
Gupta
दे,
and
Aradhya,
another car
इसलिए तो
is
दे.
a part of that, of this fight slash pack as well. And you can see Logesh does have a wing intact. He's also on the super softs. He gets past us quite convincingly. And our only hope to get a P10 finish in this race is that Logesh gets a
Wahito.
3-second time penalty. And of course, as long as we don't get overtaken by Rishi. But Rishi and Aradhya both are on super soft,
अपने बीच की बात है,
fresh,
दूसरों को नहीं
super
पता
soft,
चलती है.
with only about a lap to go at this point. So we might not be able to hold them back.
Okay,
And you
Aradhya
can
is here.
see
Kapil,
we make
wait.
another mistake and Rishi is ahead. Because of that we will be guaranteed a P11 finish at least. But yeah, still hoping for Logesh to get a 3-second time penalty, but it will be hard to stay with Logesh. Getting the dirty air of Logesh as well as Rishi. And now also being attacked by Aradhya Gupta, who's right on her gearbox as well. And we go off wide, get a track limit warning, but nothing too serious. Aradhya tries to go off wide. We block off the inside, but Aradhya, as you can see, does not get a good exit because of us blocking the inside. And we hit the brakes here by accident.
I hit the brakes accidentally.
And because of that, Aradhya has gotten a lot more closer to us. He's gained 2 tenths just on the straight. Aradhya has a bit of a look down the inside, does not send it though. And we just managed to stay ahead by just a bit. We do not get the DRS
How
though
did I
because
not
we
get
got
it
a pretty
here?
bad exit compared to Rishi. Aradhya of course does have the DRS now. We're forcing Aradhya to go off wide so that we can somehow hold on to this position, at least on track. Although you can see on this long left-hander, Arta is a very, very 11 lap old softs compared to his fresh new super softs, and of course a whole wing. He has convincingly passed us, but again they do have a 3-second time penalty, and I can confirm Logesh did not get Logesh did not get a 3-second time penalty. Helium wins the race. But yeah, this is a guaranteed P11 finish for us here. coming into the final corner now, the exit. We are within 3 seconds of Risha and Aradhya, and that is a P11 finish for us. And now coming into the feature race, it was ran in the night, and you can see
all of our games crashed.
all of our games crashed.
Everyone's crashed at the
Everyone's
same
game
time.
crashed at the same time. It
Exactly.
was a lobby restart. A few people left, so that's why we are in P15 now. 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go. Radhya does not go off the grid. That's why I was looking back. And Helium gets taken out. And because of that, we actually lose a position because we slowed down. And around the outside, though, we gained 3 positions. Although Ink is here and we let Ink by because Ink was a much faster driver and it would have been better to let him by anyways because it's not really worth fighting there. Someone goes off wide and due to that we gain another position up into P12 already. Ink, although let's break, and can we try and make another move here? No, we cannot. We do get held up by it though, but the whole pack is still here. Nobody's really far away. Rissel started on the super soft, so he will have that grip advantage.
On the straight at all.
Rissel's not gaining on the straight because
on
all of us were using the same setup. Sai goes off wide, stays on the inside, blocks are inside actually. Rishasura and Ink have a bit of a contact there, and because of that we get held up. We're going side by side with Rishasura, but Rissel has overtaken us. And yes, still side by side with Rishasura using the slipstream of Sai Tarun. Rissel lags a little bit. Sai Tarun goes off wide. We stay on the inside, take that position, and we get overtaken by Rishasura here. And somebody else has spun. So that's up. So that's us up into P11, and we have a bit of.
Oh my
I can't
God,
even
what
call
the
it
hell?
contact because that was very
Yes,
weird,
see?
but that is up us into P10, and the game didn't ask me to give the position back to anyone. So we'll absolutely take it. Although I did apologize to Risha afterwards, and you can see the VSC ending. I expect the VSC to go
Oh my God, I got
too
screwed
soon,
over.
and because of that I had to brake just so I did not get a drive through, and I ended up getting screwed over anyways since Helium was right on the edge of his delta. Helium's gotten again a pretty decent exit, but because both of us were running the same wing levels, he's not getting on me on the straight at all. But Helium is quite confident on the brakes, and you can see he has broken a decently bit later than me, and he is ahead of us on the exit of this chicane.
Yeah, we need DRS desperately.
And coming on to lap 3, you can see ABD caught up to us. We make a bit of a mistake now. We're side by side with ABD going into the Max Verstappen hairpin. I slowed down a lot more to get the DRS. We do get the DRS, but ABD gets a much better line out of the corner. I do have the DRS here, and my goal was to somehow late brake and get past him, going into the very slow speed chicane. And I see the opportunity and I take it, going down the inside of ABD, going into the chicane. ABD is behind us. Dark Knight spins. We're up into P10, point scoring position yet again, but going forward just a tiny bit onto lap 4. You can see Kapil somehow actually got damaged. He started further ahead.
Kapil, are you purposefully lifting off?
You can hear me ask Kapil if he got damage here, but sorry, if he was purposefully lifting off. But
Yeah,
turns
we
out
can
he
see
had
the lack of
quite a bit of
comfort skill.
damage on
At
his
least give
car.
slipstream, you know.
And
देख पीछे आने के बाद move
at
करता है
this point he was telling me in the voice chat to overtake him because he did have wing damage and he was going to be quite slow and he was going to pit anyways. And so he didn't want me to get held up, but also while giving me DRS so I can defend off from the faster guys behind. But as you can see,
what do you mean?
we just were not getting good exits because Kapil is on super soft. And yeah, coming into the long left hand, you can see everybody's getting quite close to us, but not close enough. I'm telling Kapil to move, but Kapil's like, go down the inside here. Kapil goes off wide. We try to go down the inside, but Kapil comes back onto the track, and he tells me to go down the inside yet again, but he defends and gets a much better exit again because of super softs. And now coming into here,
I can only hit.
we have contact with Kapil, and yeah, I do reset back to track. Resetting back to track was allowed for this F2 mini championship, and all of the progress we made off the start has gone to waste. As you can see, Mamuk Admi, a slower driver than us, makes a bit of a mistake here, gets a
Either.
bad exit because of it. We get held up, although we do have the DRS. Mamuk Admi does not have the DRS. So now our goal is to get past Mamuk Admi as quickly as possible. You can see he was lagging quite a bit, so I was kind of scared to get past him, although he did get a pretty decent mid-corner, but you can see that we have a bit of a moment here actually at the exit of this corner, so he had to back off and he just could not keep up afterwards. And you can see ahead that a very long line of cars is right there waiting for us, and they were all battling as well, so we are going to gain a lot of time. Skipping ahead by a bit, you can see that we have gained around 2/10 on the cars ahead, and we are gaining a lot. However, of course, nothing goes to plan when you plan it. And the lap 7, we go off slightly wide. There's yellow flags. Rishasura is lagging. Although, yeah, again, I was a bit scared. Rishasura does have the DRS, and now, again, of course, our main goal does become to get past Rishasura as quickly as possible, because we did have a lot more pace on the pack ahead, and Rishasura was going to hold us up by quite a bit, but again, we spin out and go into the wall. However, I have still no idea how we did not get damage there, but we're lucky enough to not get damage. Now coming to the end of lap 7, you can see Deepak Raj pitting again. A reminder to you guys to keep his name in your mind for the end of this video, because that will be quite important. You can see we've gained actually quite a few positions, but Rishi pushes out of the pits and he doesn't come out ahead on fresher tires. Obviously we will not be able to catch up to him, although we did get DRS on the next straight. Coming to the end of lap 8, beginning of lap 9, Rishasura has been.
Can we sit as passenger?
Yellow flags.
Can we be
And
passenger?
actually we have gained a lot more positions and up into the top 10 again. We're P9, a decent position, and you can see we finally decide to pit to do the last 6 laps on these super softs, because they would have been in their prime throughout. You can see
New tires
Mike.
he's on.
He is Indian, but that's just another name for him. His other name is Eitsil. He's pit. We get another good turn in, and yeah, that is us getting held up for a lot longer. And you can see they do not let us out for longer. They do not let us out for much longer than we realistically wanted, and because of that, again, we've lost a lot of time, and I think we will be coming out in P16 here.
17.
Yep, we come out in P16 here, and I will again would like to mention that whatever has happened in this video is a part and parcel of racing. As you can see, Deepak spins, and again, since we're getting very close to the end, keep his name in your mind, guys. And yeah, whatever has happened is a part and parcel of racing. What is about to happen as well is also a part and parcel of racing. And yeah, I just hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I don't really want to interrupt you guys, so to enjoy the ending of this video, so do make sure to like, subscribe. If you want to watch these races live, then make sure to check out my Twitch. The link will be in the description. Of course, make sure to check out Virtual Racing Hub. Their link will also be in the description. And yeah, thank you for watching, and thank you for the response I've been getting as well on the previous 2 videos. Really good sort of comments I'm getting from those, so thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye bye.
No. Oh my god!
A nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
My god. No! Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. I spun and then he came and drove into me.